Dead meme.
Welcome back to HorizonXI. So today, I would like to help any new player or anyone who's not super familiar with the functionality of the auction house, like how it works. So we're just going to jump straight in. If we open up the main menu here, as you see in the top right, you got three options. You have bid, so that means you're going to buy. And selling is selling items in your inventory. Sales status will show you what you currently have up for sale, right? And even in the sales status, you can get the price history. You can see how well things are selling, so you have an idea of whether or not it's worth maybe putting something up or holding off. So let's look at bidding. If I want to, say, buy a piece of equipment, let's look at weapons. We'll choose daggers, just for the fun of it. And we'll choose one that actually has a population, a ceremonial dagger. Here you go. This is a nice one for mage. There's a little bit of MP boost here. So if I say price history, so I know that if I bid 400 gil, there's a good chance I'm going to get this thing. But at the same time, if you bid maybe 380, you might get it as well. And the reason for that is because, of course, undercutting. So let's get into how that, or how and why this may happen. So let's go into sales status here. I'm going to sell something. So I've got some hatchets. I've been making these to try and scale up my woodworking, or sorry, my blacksmithing. So as you can see, the price has tanked on these. If you've been watching them, they typically go for like 700 plus. So what can I do here? I'm competing against a lot of people clearly because the price is tanking. So I could just go 1 gil. And what that would do is the next person who bids, as long as they bid at least 1 gil or more, even if they bid 550 like this last person did, mine's going to sell first. But there is a catch to this. If someone bids 1 gil, they're going to get it for 1 gil. So you got to keep that in mind. It's a bit of it's referred to as a silent auction, so you could be putting yourself at a lot of risk here. So what can you do if you really need some cash immediately, but you don't want to get completely ripped off? You could do something like this. So, because hitting this number on the controller, which a lot of people play with, is kind of annoying, you'll likely get 500 if you put it up for this, and you're going to sell quicker than all these other people who are actually at 500. So someone else may have done this, and if that's the case, say another individual has put theirs up for 491, and then you put yours up for 491, theirs is going to sell first. So that's how that system works. So it's who's ever the cheapest, and then who's ever been there the longest. So this price is terrible. I don't want to sell a whole bunch. I'm just going to put it up there. I need to start getting rid of these hatchets. I need so many. So let's quickly just review what we talked about here. The bid function will allow you to actually buy a piece of equipment, and there are various subcategories. Crystals is one that you'll likely see a lot of. If I wanted to buy these earth crystals, I can open it up and say price history. I have a general idea of what the price of earth crystals are now. If I bid 400, I'm pretty sure I'll get them. And if someone put 12 earth crystals up for 1 gil, theirs will sell first. They'll get 400 for it, even if they only put it up for 1 gil. But if I was going to be a total turd, which people do this, they will bid 1 gil. And if they get your item right, what can you really do? So keep that in mind. When you're selling an object or an item, you can sell at a batch of 12 or 1. These Arab tails, I'm not sure why this price is so bad, but it is. And as you can see, if you try to sell less than 12, it just gives you the price for 1. And of course, you could play the game of, I want mine to sell first, so I'll put it up for 1. But someone can come by and bid 1 and get your Arab tail, which you will likely sell to a vendor for even more than 10 gil. I'm not sure why they're doing this. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And as for sales status, you can just open it up over and over, and it'll swap through the pages that you have up. Like, see, I've got some up for hatchets up for 611, and it's just being undercutted into oblivion. It's unfortunate that people do this sort of thing. And then it forces you to put yours down a little bit lower. But hopefully that short little video will show how the auction house works and let you understand why sometimes your things aren't selling or what can make them sell quicker, and maybe you understand the risk and reward sort of deal here. You can lower the price of an item to make it sell quicker, but someone may try to push down your price by just testing the waters to see, oh, can I bid 310 for that cluster of earth crystals? And then they get them, right? And then the price will drop for a little while, typically. But anyway, if that's helpful, if you want to leave a like or sub on the video, or if you want to drop this in your Link Shells Discord for people who are new and it could help them out, that would be much appreciated. And thanks for showing up, and I'll hopefully see you all again really soon.